pass, and he in turn tripped over Brian Murphy, and we'll have icing on this play as Cathedral eases the pressure.
Yes, number 20 there. We're going to call it Anariga. And he'll get it for boarding or something like that. I won't venture another guess. You can only be wrong so many times in one game. Tough break again for Crookston, Chaz. They were really putting it to the toppers there for a brief period of time. It was going up and down. And the penalty on Anariga.
Yes, we're halfway through this third period, and Crookston can ill afford to be shorthanded now, as another goal by the Hilltoppers could be very big at this point.
Especially where they're playing that penalty situation, Chaz. The Toppers have been all over them. And they call it for high sticking. Well, wrong again, Paul.
That's as usual, Brady.
One more and I get a worse record than Harvey Stolen.
It's lucky we're
now
not
from the draw,
referees.
it's back to Gross, who gets it over to Morrissey. He can shoot. Morrissey drives it into the zone where Przybylski backhands it. And it's almost held in by Morrissey as his skate was outside the line and he brought it back in.
Well, they're watching the lines real close here today, Chaz.
Good call by the referee.
Championship line. I'd say questionable, Chaz.
No comment.
Well, we could run the instant
now back to
replay
action. Przybylski leaves it for
slow-mo.
Pollock. Pollock drives it off the boards. Went
Herb?
behind Haney, who didn't see it.
Herb, can we get an instant replay? Oh.
And now Gross leaves it for Morrissey. Morrissey fires into the zone. Where Tom Przybylski gives it to Dave Przybylski. Or is it the other way around? Anyway, Przybylski over the line as they're short-handed. Oh, and a nice play there by Gross as he steered it away from Grammer, who was coming right in the zone. Now it's over to McCarthy at the line. McCarthy, he's a shifty stick handler. Tried to get past Pollock, but couldn't. They race after him to the far corner. Now Haney in there too. It's out to Haney. Oh, and the puck is fired out to center ice as it hit a couple sticks, and now the Cathedral has to regroup. Gross fires a weak shot into the zone. Haney, Johnny on the spot though to swoop in on the rebound. Centers it. Oh, in the goalpost. It's loose in the crease, and Przybylski falls on it.
McCarthy
Good play by Haney.
He bounced that one off Przybylski. It fell short, just rolled for a perilous second right there on the end line. Didn't go all the way in. No goal.
23 seconds remaining on that penalty to Andringa. As Cathedral change lines now.
What excitement, Chaz.
Oh, I like to see it.
Yuck.
Now Crookston making sure they have the right people out there. Have to get somebody off.
Every move's important from now on, Chaz.
Certainly is. With only
football.
6:30 remaining in the game.
Down 4-3. Crookston looking for that little bit of edge they can
Now
get.
it's back to the point to Letourneau. He winds and fires. Oh, a low bullet hit traffic, goes wide. Now it's back to Morrissey who can shoot.
Oh!
Stick save by Przybylski, who covered the short side. Now Dodd in the corner, really working. Dodd gets it back to the point nicely to Letourneau. Letourneau winds and fires. Oh, how did he see it? Through a maze of players, Przybylski right on the doorstep.
And he did, and he got the rebound from Hughes too, Chaz. Hughes was alone right there in the crease, put the backhand, and again it was in the pads of Przybylski.
Really been impressed by Jeff Hughes. He's really working his tail off there today.
He's got it all on there out there, Chaz. He's been doing it all season, Chaz, and really put together for this one.
Crookston's now at full strength as Letourneau blasts another one. He's got a good low shot from the point. Centering pass with nobody home in the slot, and now Crookston comes out with it. As Smith fires into the zone, as Crookston now tries to mount the attack. They try and hold it there for a face-off. Now it's Andringa. He fires a shot right on Murphy and gloves it and holds it. 5:44 remaining in this third period. It's 4-3 Duluth Cathedral.
These players have seen this action before, Chaz, as they met earlier in the season. I think tempers are getting a little hot out there. This is a powder keg ready to explode.
Fantastic save. Sticks to the side.
Now Cathedral gets the draw. Morrissey battles Ogard with it. Comes right out in front. Oh, and Murphy steers it away, and now Dodd comes out with it. A little indecision with Dodd and Corbin now. Oh, it's intercepted by Ogard. He's right in. He fired a shot, but it's blocked nicely by Letourneau, who made a good defensive play. Now Anderson shoulders Corbin against the boards. Letourneau takes it now. Corbin gets it off the boards, but it's held in nicely by Ogard, but it's fired out in turn now by the Hilltoppers. Now it's over to Morrissey at the point. He drives it down the ice, and we'll have an icing on the play.
So far, the heroes of this game, Chaz, have been that Duluth Cathedral Hilltopper defensive squad. They come out there and played a whale of a game, clearing those boys out of the slot, doing an excellent job for Brian Murphy.
Yes, they have. They've been outstanding. They've cleared those rebounds nicely away from Murphy. As he's made the first save, and that's really all you can ask of a goaltender. It's up to the defenseman to clear the men and the puck out of the slot. Now the puck from the shot from the point, it goes on the netting, and we'll have another face-off.
Whole squad, Chaz, play excellently 3 lines. Play never lets up, even when you expect the third line to be a little bit weaker, it's not a bit.
And of course the face-off comes outside the Cathedral line, as it was Crookston player who fired it into the netting. Now Rutka ties up Menard at the line. Now Cathedral comes out with it with Swarby. He's checked. Comes to the side of the net. They try and center it there. So now Rutka comes away with it. He's checked by Regan. Rutka leaves it for Swarby. It's centered right on, and wisely Brian Murphy holds on as Cathedral look a little unsure of themselves in the zone.
Well, Brady, that third line's really in there for Crookston. They call them the Mighty Mites, but they sure are spirited.
That's right. What they lack in size, they make up for in desire.
Back to action.
Jocks and Regan on the draw. Cathedral comes out with his Coffer, races after it. He has men with him. Coffer spreading him out on the left side. He tries to center it, but it's steered away by Pollock. Coffer didn't see it, and Pollock takes it. Intercepted, however, by Mike Jocks. Jocks loses possession of it, and now it's taken by Riopel. Gets it up to Joe Menard. This pass hit Coffer. Coffer in turn overskates it now as they battle along the far boards. Riopel and Coffer, as we're just over 4 minutes away from the end of our game. Maybe. Now it's back to Flaherty at the point. He fires a quick wrist shot. It's steered away by Krzybilski. Now back to Flaherty, who keeps it in the zone. Cathedral will be content now just to fire it in. Kill a little time. Now 2 minutes. Overskated there, and now Jocks comes away with it. Jocks centered it, nobody home. Now getting by Flaherty is Joe Menard. Comes over the line. Menard has men with him. He fires a shot that's wide. It's steered away by Murphy. Centering pass, they had a man in front, but they couldn't get it to him. That was Regan. And now Flaherty comes away for Cathedral. He fires it to an open wing. And it's fired right back into the zone by Riopel, as both teams send out fresh troops. Now Harold Gross for the Hilltoppers. Carries the puck nicely up to center ice. Loses possession. It's fired right back into the Cathedral end by Crookston. Now Flaherty gets it over to Lee. Lee has Haney breaking in. Tried to center it for McCarthy, but couldn't. McCarthy steals it. Tried to get it into Haney, whacks at it. Right in front again. Score!
It's in, Chaz. Haney got the goal.
Haney stuffed it in.
I don't know how it got in, Chaz. He didn't have an angle, but I think he just bounced it off the back leg of Krzybilski as it bounced right in.
What hard work this line has shown us here, Brady. They've been all over the ice today, and a new line just formed a couple weeks ago by Coach Francisco, doing a fine job.
They've really gelled together. I didn't get the score. I think McCarthy will get the assist on it, Chaz. Say something about the defensive players out there at the time. Gross and Flaherty, they complement each other excellently out there, as they're not afraid to take chances. As they know the other defensive man can come up and take the play.
Only 2:55 remain in our game now. Cathedral has a little insurance. It'll really be a test of Crookston's character now to see if they can come back.
Well, they got the scoring, Paul.
Next stop.
Now Cathedral tries to hold it in, but Crookston comes out with it. It's Menard who fires it up to Andringa. Andringa trying to come in. Andringa tries to center it, a backhand shot. Good save by Murphy, who steers it to the corner. Now up for Haney, goes behind him. Steered away by the defense. And now Crookston fires into the zone as McCarthy races after it with Andringa. Held in, however, by Menard. But his pass goes right to John Lee, as Haney with him was offside at the line. Haney a little eager there.
Okay, Paul.
Scoring was Dan Haney from John Lee and McCarthy at 12:05.
Not bad at all. Well, they got Crookston's got kind of a double problem there, Chaz, playing the toppers and the clock now as time runs out. 2:18 left.
Cathedral showing no signs of having played a game less than 24 hours ago. They haven't let up a bit.